brief you about this question and what needs to be done here is, here they have written that equity share is to be reduced to 50% and 5% debenture of rupees 500 each is to be converted into 7.5% debenture of rupees 100 each. Then creditors, they agree to forego 1/4 of the amount and rest of the amount they want in shares. Okay. Then the company decided to write off goodwill and fictitious assets, then building, plant, stock, and debtors, which includes bad debts. Only this bad debt amount they are going to write off. That's all. And you need to pass the necessary journal entries. Okay, I will write down I will solve the question. Please first understand what I'm writing, then you can raise your doubts. First, what it is saying is equity shares is to be reduced to 50%. Okay, 50% means we need to reduce this amount by 1 lakh, 1 lakh to we have to reduce 50%. This means 50% of 1 lakh is 50,000 rupees. Okay, so we'll write down the necessary journal entries as equity shareholder, equity share capital account, data to equity shareholders account, share capital account. How much? First, this one is 50,000, 1 lakh. Then how much we are reducing? We are reducing to 50%. This means 50,000. And rest of this 50,000 will goes to capital reduction account. Okay, yesterday I told you the amount which we are reducing, that amount needs to be done written in capital reduction account. Okay, then the second one is 5% debentures. 5% debentures of rupees 500 each is to be converted into 7.5% debentures of rupees 100 each. Okay, this 500 rupees we have to reduce to 100 rupees. So how we are going to write? 5% debentures account data to 7.5% debentures account. Okay, how much? This first debenture is rupees 1 lakh. and here we are reducing to 100 each. This means 200 into 500 is 1 lakh. Now 200 into 100 is 200 into 100 is that is 20,000 rupees. Okay, and the rest of the 80,000 rupees, that is to be written in capital reduction account. Okay, then we have creditors. They are agreed to forgo how much? 1/4 of the amount. 1/4 of the amount. So we'll write down the foregone amount. First, creditors account. How much creditors we have? Creditors we have is 25,000. Okay. How much we are foregoing? We are writing off this 1/4 of the amount. So we have to write down to capital reduction. The foregone amount needs to be written in capital reduction, or we have to credit it in capital reduction account. Okay. How much? 1/4 of the 25,000 rupees. 1/4 of the 6,250 rupees. Okay. And the rest amount, what they are telling is creditors agree to forgo 1/4 of the amount due to them in return of shares. Means the rest of the amount we need to return to the creditors by way of in shares, by way in shares. Okay. So how much is the difference amount? 25,000 minus 6,250. That is 18,750 rupees we need to give back to the creditors in form of shares. So we'll write to share capital. Simple one. Creditors, they are agreed to forgo 1/4 of the 25,000 rupees amount. The foregone amount should be credited to capital reduction account. Then the rest of the amount they are asking in return of the shares. Okay, for giving back to the 18,750 rupees, we are giving by issuing them as a shares. That's all. And then company decided to write off the goodwill, fictitious assets, and everything. So we need to write off now. We have arranged this journalities. Then while writing of the uh, items, we have to write off through capital reduction account. How much we have in the capital reduction account? So that we need to calculate. See, in the first one we have 50,000 rupees. Then in second one capital reduction we have 80,000 rupees. Then we have in capital reduction 6,250 rupees. Okay. So that comes to 1,36,250. And now we need to write off the items. So first items is whether they have asked in the questions or not, question in or not. We need to write off first the profit and loss account. To profit and loss account, how much is the amount? That is 50,000 rupees. Then, as per the question, we need to write off the assets to goodwill. Goodwill is how much? 35,000. Then to fictitious assets. Here fictitious assets is preliminary expenses. How much? 2,250. Then to building. How much they are going to write off? They are going to write off 36,000 rupees. Okay, then we have to write down how much. In here buildings is 40,000 minus 36,000. Okay, 4,000 rupees. Then to plant. How much? In first plant is how much? 75,000. And we are writing off our amount is 70,000. Okay. Then to stock. Stock is 25,000 less. Here we have to write down 22,500. We have to write off. Then to debtors, which includes bad debts. So we have to write down only bad debts. 1,250. Okay, I think if we add all these things, then the rest of the amount will goes to capital reserve account. Capital reserve account. How much? If we add all these things, so I will write down here. This is the balancing amount. So if we total all these things, 50,000, 35, 2,000, 250, 4,000, 5,000, 2,500, and 1,050, 250, it will comes to 1 lakh rupees. So now we have how much? 1 lakh minus 1,36,000, 1,36,250 minus 1 lakh rupees. So we are remaining with 36,250 rupees. Okay, is equals to okay 36,250. This amount will goes to capital reserve account. Okay. Yes, this is the end of the journal entries. This thing you have to write down. Okay, that's all. So in between this, any doubt you have, you can ask me right now. See, we are doing one of them you are asking is this is the first class. No issues, nothing. This is the first class or second class. So just understand this concept. What I was trying to explain you is, see, this is the balance sheet and this is the adjustment they have given in the question, and we need to reduce because the second journal entry says what it is saying here, 5% debenture of rupees 500 is to be converted into 7.5% debenture of rupees 100 each. It means it is saying that the five debenture amount of rupees 500 is to be reduced to 100 rupees. Okay, this company anyhow it is going for the it is incurring losses. So while redeeming the debentures, they are redeeming not 500 rupees. Instead of that, they are redeeming at 100 rupees. Okay, so we are redeeming at 100 rupees and we have increased the rate of interest from 5% to 7.5%. So 5% debenture, that is old one. How much it is there in the liabilities? 1 lakh rupees, and we are reducing it to 100 rupees each. Here, this is 500 each. 200 into 500 is 1 lakh. Now it is we are reduced to 100 each. So 200 into 100 is here 20,000 rupees. Okay. This thing you need to know that whatever amount we are reducing, that amount should be credited to capital reduction account. Anyhow, we need to balance the balance sheet. So we need to do that one where the amount will goes. If we forgone the creditors 1/4 amount, that amount should be goes to capital reduction account. Because of the double entry system, if anything write off here, here also we need to write off. Okay. If we are first we are doing the calculation of profit and loss account. If 50,000 rupees has to be write off, then where these sources of fund will come? The sources of fund will comes from this left hand side only, either from the equity shares or from the debentures or from the creditors. Okay. So in this way, we are reducing the amount. So after getting the writing the total journal entries till the creditors, so any other adjustments are there? Not there. So that's why we need to write off. Now start to write off. To start to write off these items, we have to have some capital. That capital where we have got by reducing all these things. Okay, so we got 50,000, 80,000, and 18,750. If we total it, we will get 1,36,250. From that 1,36,250, we are writing off these items. Okay, and this 36,250 rupees, how we got is after writing off whatever they have said in the adjustment, we have written off all these things. After written off, we are left with how much? 36,250. This amount will goes to capital reserve account. That I have written in balancing figure. If we add it all these things 50, 35, and 2250, 4,000, 5,000, 2,500, and 1,250, it will comes to 1 lakh rupees. And then we are remaining, we are left with the 36,250 rupees. So that amount needs to be credited to capital reserve account. Okay, I think this you have understood.